So I thought that we should discuss this once and for all. I believe that it is unscriptural for Christians to pay tithes. The famous Malachi 3 tells us that we should bring the tithe into the storehouse, and those who are even braver, they quote it from verse 8. But Malachi was not speaking to Christians. Malachi was speaking to the people that knew exactly what he was talking about. Now, tithes was for a specific nation for specific purposes. And God tells his people in Deuteronomy 14, chapters 14 and 26, that they should bring their tithes to a place he will set to establish his name. And they should bring it every year and every 3 years. Now, for argument's sake, if Malachi is speaking to Christians and saying that they must bring the tithes, it doesn't say when. But you see, Malachi, from verses 1, from chapter 1, knew that he was talking to the people who knew what he was talking about. And that's why he doesn't even bother to say when they should bring tithes, because they knew what he was talking about. So, Deuteronomy, lo and behold, God says, bring your tithes to a place I will set to establish my name. And if that place is far for you to bring your animals and everything, your tithes, exchange it for money and come and buy whatever your heart desires. But God says to them, do not forget to share. Remember, he says, come and eat your tithe. Come and eat your tithe. Remember to share it with the orphans, with the widows, with the Levites, with the strangers, those who within your city gates, those who do not have a share in the land. So this was not talking to Christians. This is a Mosaic law. And if, for argument's sake, like I said, if Malachi is speaking to us, then we are missing some of the things. It doesn't say we should when to pay the tithe, much less every month. Jesus and his disciples never paid tithes. Jesus and even our beloved Paul never instructed anyone to pay tithes, never paid tithes, and never instructed anyone to pay tithes. So why are we doing it? So if after this video somebody still insists that you must pay tithe, you must run for your life. If somebody thinks that what I'm saying is rubbish, run for your life. But as you run, please go and refer to the scriptures and see and check the veracity of this content. Nobody should force you to pay tithes. So set yourselves free from this yoke that has been on people's necks. Set yourselves free from this manipulative, deceitful error in doctrine. Christians must not pay tithes, and nobody should tell you what to do with your money. I'm not talking about giving, I'm talking about tithes. Sibongile, Mlangeni, Initiating Insight.